In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a macrame basket just like this one. You want to make sure that the base you use has a total number of holes that are divisible by 3. For this basket that I made here, I'm using a base from Handy Knots. And for the basket that I'm going to make today, I'm using a base from Mad for Macrame, one that she made particularly for this basket. You can find a list of materials in the description below. To get started, I'm going to be attaching all of my cord onto the base. So I'm going to fold the cord in half, and I'm going to take the loop end, and I'm going to put it through a hole of the base. So we're going to be attaching one piece of cord for each hole. And this is called a lark's head knot. So we put the cord in, bring that loop around, and pull it secure. And the loop side is going to be the inside of our basket. So I'm going to continue adding my pieces of cord, and I'll meet you back around. Okay, so I finished attaching all of the pieces of cord to the base of my basket, and it should look like this. And this part is actually going to be the inside of my basket, the part where the center of the loop is here. So to start my basket, I'm going to turn it over. And I'm actually going to prop my basket up onto something that's going to make it a lot easier to work with. Okay, so I've propped my basket up here, and there's actually a basket underneath a white sheet. I'm using the white sheet so that way you can see it. So now we're going to get started with our basket here. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a square knot. You can start anywhere here, but we're going to be grabbing 4 cords. And to make a square knot, we're going to take the left cord, bring it over like it's the shape of a 4, and we're going to take the right cord and bring it over that tail. Then this right cord is going to go under all the cords. And then you're going to slide it up by pulling on the 2 sides here. Now we're going to do it again, but in the opposite direction. So the right cord is going to go over the 2 cords in the middle. This left cord is going to come over, and then it's going to go under all the cords through that loop here. And I'm going to slide it up, all while holding these 2 center cords with my 2 fingers. Okay, so we have our first square knot completed right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip 2 cords here. So skip 2 cords, and then with the next 4 cords, we're going to make another square knot. Okay, now we're going to skip the next 2 cords, turn our basket, and make another square knot. Okay, now we're going to skip the next 2 cords, make another square knot. Skip 2 cords, make another square knot. We're going to keep on going with this pattern all the way around. So I'm going to do that, and then I will meet you back. Okay, so now I've made it back around, and I have my pattern of 1 square knot and then 2 cords. So what we're going to be doing with those 2 cords is we are going to be making double half hitch knots around the square knots. So to start, I'm first going to just start with this these 2 cords on the left, and I'm going to make a double half hitch knot. So by doing so, I'm going to take this cord on the right, it's going to cross over the cord on the left. The cord on the left is going to go over that cord, slide it up, and one more time, slide it up. So that's how I'm going to start one of the sides there. So now I'm going to go over to these two cords to the right of my square knot, and same thing, the cord on the right is going to go over. I'm going to make a double half, or a first part of my double half hitch knot, and now the second part. Okay, and now I'm ready to keep on going around the square knot. So I'm going to take this filler cord here. Remember, when making a double half hitch knot, the filler cord is always on top. So that's going to go over here. The cord underneath is going to go over through the loop, slide it up, and again over through that loop and slide it up. Okay, and now I'm going to do the other side. So I'm going to take this filler cord and put it on top of these two working cords here. This one's going to come up, it's going to go over and through that loop, slide it up, and again. Okay. I'm going to do it again with the next cord. Okay, and now we are going to bring these two cords together. So this cord that's coming from the right is going to be on top, and the cord from the left is going to be underneath. And I'm going to make a double half hitch knot. Okay. Now I'm going to turn my basket. We're going to do the same thing around the next square knot. Now you can see that I already started the double half hitch knot over here. So now I'm going to do it on the right side. So I'm going to take the cord from the right and bring it over. The cord from the left is going to go up and around, slide it up, and again. And now I'm going to knot around the square knot. Okay, now the other side. Okay, and then bring the two cords together with another double half hitch knot. So now, just as we did before, I'm going to repeat this process all the way around, and then I'll meet you once we get around. Okay, so now we've finished with all the double half hitch knots, and we've completed the first round of our basket. So it should look like this. And so now the next step we're going to do, you can see that we've created these little triangles here. So what I'm going to do in each triangle, I'm just going to make another square knot like I did before. We're going to move on. Make another square knot. Okay, so I'm going to keep going around, and once I get around to the other side, I will meet you back. Okay, so now I've put square knots in all of the triangles here. So now I'm going to continue with the double half hitch knot pattern. Now we're going to switch it up just a little bit here, and I want to show you what we're going to do. Is you can see here on the design, following a line of double half hitch knots, it creates an over-under pattern, giving it that woven design. So we want to make sure that we do that simply by just changing the knotting pattern just a little bit. So what I'm going to do is, starting with one of the square knots here, I'm going to start with the right side. So I'm going to bring that right filler cord over, and I'm going to make my first double half hitch knot. And another one. Okay, now I'm going to go to the other side here. And so the filler cord is the one that is coming out of this double half hitch knot right here. So I'm going to bring that over these cords here, and I'm going to make 2 double half hitch knots. Okay, so here's kind of where the change up is going to happen. The previous round, we brought the right cord over the left. For this round, we are going to take the left cord and it's going over the right. And we're going to make a double half hitch knot. So following the pattern, if we're looking at this row right here, you can see with this first one it went over and now it's going under. So let's do it again. Okay, so moving on to the next square knot here. Make sure that's nice and tight. I'm going to start with the filler cord that's on the right. I'll be making 2 double half hitch knots. That's 1. And 2. So now moving to the other side, we're going to take that filler cord that's coming out of this double half hitch knot here, Okay, and now to bring the pattern together, remember the left is going over the right. And you've probably already guessed it, but we are going to continue with this pattern all the way around. Okay, so now we've finished with all of the double half hitch knots. And so now we've created another triangular space right here. And we're going to be adding what we did before, a square knot. So we'll be making a square knot in each of these spaces. Okay, so I finished all of the square knots here. So now I'm going to be doing another round of the double half hitch knots. So this time I'm going to be starting with the filler cord that's on the left here, and I'm going to make 2 double half hitch knots. Okay, and now I'm going to take the filler cord on the right here, and I'm going to make 3 double half hitch knots. So that third double half hitch knot is combining these 2 here. Okay, and now I'm going to keep on going with this pattern. So I'll do it again for you. So starting with the filler cord on the left, make 2 double half hitch knots. And now we're going to take the filler cord on the right and make 3 double half hitch knots. Alright, and now we're going to keep on going. Okay, so now we finished that round of double half hitch knots, and so now what we're going to do in these triangular spaces here is make a square knot, just like we've done the last several rounds. So I've made this square knot here. Now I'm going to make another one in this space, and I'm going to keep on going around. Okay, I finished all the square knots. So now I'm going to be doing the double half hitch knots. This time I'm going to be starting with the right, and I'm going to make 2 double half hitch knots. Okay, now I'm going to take the filler cord from the left and I'm going to make 3 double half hitch knots. So now we're going to move on to the next square knot here. Again, starting with the filler cord on the right, 2 double half hitch knots. Okay, now taking that filler cord from the left, 3 double half hitch knots. And let's keep on repeating this process all the way around. So I've finished up with the round of double half hitch knots. So now I'm going to be making a square knot in each of the spaces here that was formed by the double half hitch knots. And this will be the last round of square knots that we make. Once we're done with this round of square knots, we are going to be adding the round hoop that is going to secure the top of the basket. So we'll make the last round of square knots and then I will show you how to add the hoop. Okay, so now I'm going to take my hoop here, and it honestly does not matter where you start, but what we're going to do is make double half hitch knots around the hoop. The hoop is basically going to be acting as our filler cord. So I'm actually just going to start right here. So I'm going to put the hoop on top of the cord. This cord's going to come through, and I'm just going to bring it over. And now I'm going to bring it over and through the loop. And I'm going to secure it nice and tight. I'm going to show you again. So I'm going to bring this cord through. It's going to go over. And now it's going to go over and through the loop. Now what I'm also going to do is I'm going to smush the knots together because I want to make sure that I have enough space on my hoop for all of the cord that I've used. So again, and once I get a few knots on, it'll be easy to turn the basket onto its side, or I'm sorry, upright, so we can do this. And I'm going to smush them together. Alright, so now I have enough done where I can bring my basket up. And go over again, and tighten it down. We're just going to keep on going with this process until we've gone all the way around. Okay, so I finished going around, adding all the double half hitch knots to the metal hoop. So you can tell that it's nice and secure. I like to go around just one more time, make sure all the knots are nice and tight and that I didn't miss any knots. And once I make sure that I'm good with that, I cut off the excess. So I'm gonna grab my scissors here and I really just get as close as I can to the knot and cut it off. So we're gonna go all the way around doing this. Okay, so I've cut off all the excess and I have finished the basket here. Now, if you don't like the frayed edge that is right here, that's totally fine. Lots of times what I like to do is I push down on the basket a little bit, which helps to hide that. Or what you can do is use some fabric glue. It's what I do a lot, and I just pop a little bit on my finger, or you could use a Q-tip or a toothpick or something like that. And what I do is I just put a little dab on the fray here, and then I kind of squish it in and then push it down, and then you don't see it as much. You don't have to worry about the double half hitch knot coming undone. It's a really tight and really secure knot. This glue is not gonna, the knot is in place, the glue is just preventing the fray from being seen a little too much. And there you go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more great tutorials.